So I found these goals pages in one of my 12-step programs. So goals pages, we set goals to measure our progress and reward achievement. Okay. Do I have a vision for my life? So I've been working these. I've got a partner that I work these goals pages with. So my vision statement is I live a life of passion and enthusiasm where I look forward every day to each day, where I learn every day, where I contribute to other people every day, and I live in prosperity and serenity with God, with myself and others. Good morning, David. So yes, I have a vision for my life. I want to be wealthy. I want to have a net worth over $2 million. I want to be married with a wife and kids. I want to live prosperously in safe, clean West Los Angeles in the Orthodox Jewish community. I want to be liked and respected in my community. I want people to be happy when I walk into a room. And yet I also want to have a maximum amount of freedom to share my views on life via writing or public speaking, making videos, etc. So I want to be passionate and excited about my life, pumping with the good kind of adrenaline, not the junky kind of adrenaline. And I want to spend as little time as possible around people who make me feel unsafe. I want to be filled with the good kind of adrenaline, be in excellent health, and I want to sleep well at night. I want to do work I enjoy. So I primarily want to be working in my vision. I want to be a public speaker, a writer, a YouTuber, Alexander Technique teacher, and consultant. So that's my vision for my life. How will my goals emerge out of that vision? Well, I know where I want to go, so I can just fill in the intermediate steps. How will I define my vision? Define my vision about journaling, about my dreams and desires, and selecting those dreams and desires which are compatible with one another, with my highest values, with Orthodox Judaism, and ones that I'd be willing to share with my friends. So it's very easy for me to go off half-cocked. But it's much more difficult to persuade my friends to go along with me. So, am I willing for my life to be different? What does willingness look like? How do I express willingness? So, yes, I am willing for my life to be different. What does willingness look like? How do I express my willingness? Well, I get up at 4 a.m. one day a week to talk to my sponsor, because that's the only time she has available. So, also, I'm expressing my willingness for my life to be different by doing challenging exercises like these goals pages, and meeting regularly with an action partner, an action group, with my goals pages partner. I get on a meeting a day in my 12-step programs. I make and receive outreach calls. I do my homework in the program, and I allow it to gradually change my life. Am I willing to let go of all attachments I have had to suffering? Yes. Am I willing to let go of any and all resistance I've had to being happy and prospering? If not, what is in my way? So, yes, I'm willing to let go of any and all resistance I've had to being happy and prospering. I'm not aware of having any resistance right now. What would it feel like, look like, sound like if I let go of all resistance to happiness and good fortune? I would be filled with joy and with energy and serenity. Life would often be smooth and easy. I would glide through life, and that is pretty much how life feels for me right now. Am I willing to let God show me a new way of living? Yes. Am I willing to enjoy my life? What will enjoyment look like? Yes. Willing to enjoy my life. In fact, I love my life currently. What will enjoyment look like? What I have now is pretty awesome. Enjoying my life means living in harmony with God, with myself, and with other people. Okay, am I willing to be different, to be the change I want to see? What will that change look like? Yes. Okay, what do I define as the major areas of my life? So number one is Orthodox Judaism. I want to keep rolling just as it is. I don't want to get so immersed in Orthodox Judaism that I lose my freedom to expression. So I'm willing to give up a little bit of community for freedom, and I'm willing to give up a little bit of freedom for community. Second major area of my life is expression, doing YouTube videos like this, blogging, public speaking, Alexander Technique, teaching. It's another area of my life. And then earning money, major area of my life. I want to earn over $250,000 a year. Currently, I'm 53 years of age and I have nothing saved for retirement beyond what's in my Social Security contributions. On the other hand, I don't have any debt. Okay, then there's friends and community in addition to Orthodox Judaism. It's a major area of my life. Then love and romance, learning. I want to read books for more than 10 hours a week, which I'm currently doing, and service and recovery. So I do about 10 hours a week of volunteer work and about 10 hours a week of 12-step recovery work. So I want to limit both of them to no more than, say, 22 hours a week. And then the next major area of my life is health. All right. So how does each area relate to prosperity, to earning money? So Orthodox Judaism, I've gotten jobs through Orthodox Judaism. Prosperity comes from other people, and the most important people in my life are in Orthodox Judaism. So as I deepen those ties and broaden those ties, there are more avenues that I have to prosperity. Then expression, how does expression relate to prosperity? So in the way I express myself, I can socially isolate myself. I was sued 5 times for libel. I can provoke people so that they want to retaliate against me. So I also have the potential to reach people in a positive way, to connect with people positively, and to develop a following who will financially support my work. So my dad had his own nonprofit religious foundation, and I am walking in his shoes in a sense. I don't need to have a formal foundation. There are no longer really many tax advantages to having a nonprofit foundation. Friends and community. Again, all prosperity comes to us through our connections with other people. Then how does having love and romance in your life contribute to prosperity? Well, often when I've had a girlfriend, I've been more functional, and she's given me good ideas. She's pointed me in directions that led to increased prosperity, but it was borrowed functioning and it did not last. Learning makes me happy, which makes me more open to prosperity and have more to give to the world. And doing service, volunteer work, I gain confidence and joy from helping other people, helps me to expand my life, meet more people, and that brings more prosperity into my life. And health, without vitality, I cannot accomplish anything. Okay, that's page 1. Okay, we set goals to measure our progress and reward achievement. I will write down my goals and I will be specific. I will separate each goal. I will develop small action steps necessary to move toward and achieve my goals. Can I allow myself to go one step at a time? Can I allow myself to take action in small time frames, 15, 20, 30 minutes at a time? Yes. Am I willing to accept help in achieving this goal from God? Yes. Am I willing to allow a spiritual solution to transform my life around each goal? Yes. If not, what is in my way? What other support will I need to follow through my goals to completion? What people do I know who can and will support my reaching my goals? Who do I know who may not be able to support me in reaching my goals? Who may actually be draining and perhaps I should avoid? How will committing to take and then taking these actions bless my life in positive ways? How will avoiding taking action harm me? What has been the payoff I've been getting for not taking or completing the action? Is it a feeling of getting to be right, a feeling of being a victim, addiction to complaining, to familiarity with suffering, fear of change, loss of identity, who I will be without this condition? Do I want to stay in the drama of old communication and habit patterns that do not serve me? Do I want to live in the problem instead of living in the solution? No way, Jose. Okay, am I willing to do my part, show up, and then let go and let God? Am I willing to let go of the need to know how it will happen? Okay, am I willing to let go of the need to know the outcome? How do I let go? How do I turn things over to God? Well, every day I get on my knees, say, God, Please help me to treat myself with love and compassion. Please help me to treat other people with love and compassion. Please remember that I have the following emotional addictions. Please help me to remember that you are the solution, and I turn my life and my will over to your care today. And then say the 7th step prayer. My Creator, I'm now willing that you should have all of me, good and bad. Please remove from me all my defects of character which stand in the way of my usefulness to you and to my fellows. Grant me strength as I go out from here to do your will. And today, please remove from me my fear of success, or say my fear of learning new technology, or say my fear of failure, my fear of getting married, my fear of not getting married, my fear of poverty, my fear of dying in a car accident. Like any fear that's out of proportion to reality, please help me to let go of that. Am I willing to ask God to remove my blocks and for the willingness and strength to take and complete the necessary actions? If not, what is in my way? How do I ask God for help and guidance? How do I ask other people for help and guidance? Am I willing to put one foot in front of the other and take the next indicated step? How will I do this? Am I willing to bookend the action? That means you text someone or call someone or email someone, let them know the action that you want to undertake. Then after you've completed it or failed to complete it, then you bookend, you check back in with the person and give them an update. What are the steps necessary to complete the action? What is a realistic time frame for completion of the action? On what date will the action be complete? What kinds of things would I enjoy as a reward for reaching my goal? And how will I reward myself each time I reach a goal or complete a major action? So those are the goals pages. And so I have a goal to get down to my weight that I was in college. So in college, I was about 160 pounds. Currently, I'm 165 pounds. For most of the last 30 years, I've been around, last 25 years, I've been around 180 pounds. So I managed to drop 15 pounds over the last 6 months. So I just got a little bit more to go. And as I lose weight, that improves the quality of my sleep, which improves the quality of my life. Okay, that's it for now. Bye-bye.